Good morning, everybody. Well, we're back at the post office. This is the first time we've done 2 days in a row. We took all the broken glass that was at the end of this wall and we put it into a plastic bin for sorting later. That goes with pottery and stuff like that. We brought out a wheelbarrow so that we can sift the sand into a bigger container before taking it out over yonder. I think you can see where we've dumped previous buckets of sand right there. This will enable us to not make as many trips, which will help us do work faster. We're going back to the site of a burn, and I say it's a burn because we keep seeing charcoal bits, and here's a big piece of charcoal that I just pulled out of there. We just now dug up these two things that were together. I don't know if they were one piece or if it was an extension or something, but they were right there in the same hole. Yeah, this almost looks like it came right off of there, but that doesn't look right either, so I don't know. Finding lots of little rusty bits again, but we've also got a big target right here. You can see it's shaped almost like a piece of rebar. It's going deep down inside here, so we're just scraping away the surfaces really carefully to expose it. And we're just going to work in this area today. We brought out, I already told you about bringing out the wheelbarrow. Didn't even bring out the metal detector, brought out the pinpointer so we can just scan holes and areas for metallic stuff. Got ants crawling around in here. But fortunately they're not fire ants, so I'm not too concerned. I had one crawling on me earlier. It didn't bite me, so there's that. So yeah, we'll let you know. We're not going to record everything or real long bits of video like yesterday. We're just going to let you see interesting finds, little clips as we come across them. All right, later. Okay, so we've dug up a bit more hole, and we have reached a much darker area down at the bottom. Everything's turning very dark, and I think we're reaching the bottom of the burn pit where most of the charcoal is and stuff. So hopefully you can see all that darkness down there. It's just more and more darkness all through there. So I'm going to stop digging there. We're going to try and lower the rest of this hill to that same level. These are the things we've dug out so far. A lot of things we don't know what they are. This big old bolt or something. Some sectional iron maybe, I don't know. But what's interesting right now is Brian has uncovered this interesting white rock with all these fractures, and we have not seen anything like this yet before. So I thought we would just kind of maybe pry it up, dig down, and there we go. Go ahead and see if you can pull that up, Brian. What the heck? That's some odd looking rock. Or maybe it's, no, it's a rock for sure. It's just weird the way it's fractured. Maybe because it was near this fire. The fire broke it and stuff. Go ahead and get the pinpointer and see if there's anything metal underneath there. Oh yeah, especially over on this side. Over here. Yeah, right in there. Okay, so we'll find out what that is. I'm hearing something. Oh, hold on. There's a lot of earth movement here. What is that?
What was that?
Looks like a big nail.
A big, huge nail.
Yep, big nail.
Get a brush.
Okay, what else is here? Oh, hold on. I see something round right here. See that?
Yeah.
What is it? Oh, it's the bottom of a bottle? No. It's not the bottom of a bottle. What is that? It's almost makes me think of the ceramic covers, the liners we're seeing for mason jars. Now, turn it, like pull towards you. I'll go this way with it, on the edge, yeah, to clean the edge. No, on the side over here. There you go, like that. Look at that little indent right there that was made, and it's got writing all around it. We'll be able to figure out what this is real quick here. Go ahead and, I think I see a patent pending number on it. All right. What's it say? It says, oh, it's on this side. To open, insert knife at notch. And there's an arrow. Patent pending. Has a patent number. We can look that up. Presto. I think Presto is that. Presto was the name on those metal lids that we're finding for the canning jars, but we have not found a glass piece before, and this is all in one piece.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That is freaking amazing to me. So that's amazing. And I will cut you off now because there's a train over there making all kinds of noise. Because it's starting to get a little windy, and I'm digging in that hole there, and Brian's digging there, the dust from his dig is blowing in my face. So I've decided to come over here to the hole that we got that big tie rim out of, and try and free up this strap that I showed you all in an earlier video. So there's the strap. It's got a little hook on it right in here. And I was going to free it up, but I'm seeing a big giant piece of iron down here, buried down deep. Oh, we didn't bring a tape measure this time, did we?
I brought one.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, bring it over here for a minute.
It's in the truck.
Also, I see a big piece of glass over here. There's some glass right there. No? Yeah, it's the edge of a jar. Oh, but it's broken. Probably a mason jar. We've been finding lots of mason jar pieces and stuff over here. No writing on this piece.
Okay.
Also, I don't know where I put my other glove at, but I guess it's okay because I need to use the camera. Yep. Okay, so this big giant piece of iron is a foot underground. I just found this, Brian.
Wow. Another piece inside of a jar.
Yep.
Wow.
So we'll just keep on uncovering this big old piece of iron down here, trying to figure out what it is. There's a little piece of iron. Could that be a letter right there? Some kind of a letter? Maybe? Don't know. I'll put it with the rest of the stuff coming out of this hole. Okay, that's hollow right in there, but this isn't. I sure would love it if whatever I'm digging up belongs to that tire rim over there. It would help explain what the tire rim came from. There's a whole lot of rust in this hole. It's big, whatever it is. I'm going to need a shovel and maybe a white bucket. Can you get the white bucket? I'll get the shovel.
Yeah. Oh.
I gotta get all this stuff out of here. Because those bullets I found back over in that area before, and finding out this was all part of Camp Swift at one time. So, but before it was part of Camp Swift, it was a post office. It was a city or a town, and maybe a homestead. So there's no telling the kinds of things to be found here. I'm thinking it's an engine or part of the body of a vehicle of something like that, because of that wheel. And it's so much iron. So much iron. There's another piece. All right, it's looking a little bit better. I'm gonna need those little cutters, Brian. Because I got roots coming all out of this
wow.
wall. And I just bounced, and I think the thing moved, but we'll see. So many roots.
Come on, Roots, go on with your bad self.
Oh, you're funny.
Well, that's how I am, I'm a funny guy.
That's my son-in-law. He's one wild and crazy guy.
That's right.
See, he doesn't even know the reference. I'm sure many of my followers get the reference, don't you? And see, now he's laughing. He doesn't even know why he's laughing. That's why he's silly. That's why I like him.
Silly father-in-law.
Oh, you got a silly father-in-law, huh? Probably.
And a silly wife.
Yep. Yeah, she's pretty silly. All right. I'll get all these roots out of my way. Another piece of glass. I gotta get me some of them Kevlar gloves I was using with the Scouts.
Yeah.
So I don't get cut no more. So much glass in here. There's some more glass right there. Well, let's work on this big piece here. Oh, there's a big metal bar going right under. Oh, it's moving. Okay. All right. Well, what is that? Oh, it's got a piece of glass wedged in it. Yeah, there's a piece of glass right there wedged around this metal bar. That is weird. Anybody have any idea? I mean, how can that be? This piece of glass, curved, goes into this piece of iron. Actually, that looks like a rock right there. Maybe it rusted around the glass. Yeah, I think maybe that's what happened. Is that a wrench? See that hole right there? What's going on there? Some sort of a linkage.
Oh my God.
What?
I found something.
Coming. What'd you find?
Well, I found some more of this red stuff here, but look, I found some more rust right there. Look right here.
Okay, but that would not get me to say, oh my God, just something rusty. You don't even know what size it is or anything. Up the piece of glass right. I just pushed it out of the way.
There it is. I see it.
Okay, put that over there. You gotta, get all the dirt from around it, figure out, does it go a certain direction? Does it go straight down? Yeah, we found a bunch of this this red stuff in the dirt here by this burn pit. We don't know what it is. It crumbles very easily. I was guessing that it was paint, a big can of paint maybe, or something that just dried and now it's just falling apart. It looks like it goes straight down, Brian. I can't tell for certain. Here, let me get my fingers in there. Yeah, it's going pretty much straight down.
Straight down?
That's what it looks like to me. So dig all around in a bigger circle to free it up. Look at this thing I found. See
Holy moly, what is that?
I don't know, but see this gap in here? At first it was making me think it was a wrench, but a wrench would be well, it's kind of
like a round.
But see that glass? It's like stuck inside this thing. I think maybe this thing rusted around the glass. Whatever it is. Like I'm almost through this piece to the other side.
Sounds like a wrench.
I don't know. But it's not perfectly round like a wrench. Unless I'm just encountering a lot of rust. It looks like it was a linkage between two things. Like you would put...
You found it over there?
Yeah, in the bottom of that hole.
Huh.
So, I don't know. You know, I don't know a lot about car parts or vehicle parts or farm implements and stuff. So, if any of you guys have any ideas, put it in the comments below, please. I'd be interested to see what y'all have to say. Oh, see that crosshatch pattern right there?
Yeah.
Okay. We saw more of that. This is like a fiber, not quite a fiberglass, but like a fiberglass material wrapped around here. This could have been like a handle right here for this. So I'm not quite sure. We'll have to be a lot more careful than what we're doing now after we get home and get it cleaned up and see what we can find out. We are uncovering so much stuff though, it's really hard to work on anything because we just want to come back here and keep on digging up stuff and exploring this site. So we're not really taking much time to clean up the stuff that we find unless it's something that's whole, like a jar, a bottle, something like that. But that sure is interesting, whatever it is. All right, I will add that over there and go back and continue on this hole. I'm covering up my shoes in dirt. And don't worry, all this dirt I'm piling up, I'm going to be sifting through it at some future point. So it's not like I'm losing anything in there. Okay, so Brian called me over and said I might want to check something out. And it looks like he's right. There's a real shiny piece of metal lodged in the dirt there around some glass. I'll grab the glass. Brian, go ahead and dig out up in here. Oh, I left the clippers over there. That root's in the way. Here, let me see if I actually can cut it better with these. Here. Okay, where'd it go? There it is. Okay, here, use mine. Or I'll just do it. Actually, you know what? It's your fine. You do it.
Alright.
Hold on, it's really loose now.
Is it? What is it?
It's a fork! Jinx.
Oh, jinx.
Check that out, Brian. just this part went into the handle though.
Yeah.
And it's not rusted at all, so actually it says right there, stainless steel.
Stainless steel.
Look at that, you got a fork.
Yeah.
Look how long and slender those tines are.
Yeah.
You don't see forks like that,
Oh,
I don't think, very much.
I think we can bend those back, can we?
Yeah, maybe. But we might just want to leave it. Here you go. Good find, Brian. I'm going to go put this over here on a wall. We found this earlier. We think it's part of a spoon. Maybe. Oh. There it is. That was a pretty decent find, Brian.
Yep.
We like the shinies, right?
Huh?
We like the shiny stuff.
That's right.
Okay, Velvet Ant, you can just keep on going that way. I've heard their bites are pretty painful.
Velvet ant.
Yeah. All right. So I just pulled this big metal bar up out of here that was going across. There's a piece of bottle stuck to it. Yep, just came free. We'll lay that over there with the Presto, because I'm pretty sure that's part of that Presto jar. That's going to free up a lot more glass that was in here. And we got this broken jar over here. I think it's, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to save this. It's all broken. It's got pieces of rust stuck to the jar itself. Why is that? Okay, that just came out of there.
What's that there?
Just a piece of rust. But I'm trying to uncover this jar here that I was hoping was not broken, but I was pretty sure it was. I think I'll definitely have all the pieces to it. Yeah. Once I get them out. Oh. Stop feeling this stuff with your fingers, Barry. That is dangerous. The bottom's intact, then I'll be able to do some research and figure out what it was. Oh, there's a big piece of iron coming out.
Piece of glass.
Big piece of iron.
Oh, that's a big one. I don't know what that is.
It's round.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. It's got contour in that rust. Is it the cap to something? I don't know. Just have to take it home and see what we can do as far as getting it cleaned up. It's very heavy. We have no idea what it is. We're just calling it rusty bits. Yeah, that's not a hole, that's just a piece of broken glass. It's a good sized piece of broken glass, but it's not a whole piece of whatever it originally was, because you can see the line right there.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good sized piece. Let's get all this dirt off of the top of it over here.
Could be another piece of window or.
Yeah, we're finding a lot of straight, flat pieces of glass here that. Oh, there's the other edge. Come up, not yet.
Oh yeah.
That make me think they're window panes from the walls that came down from the post office. Maybe. Oh, there it is.
Rust in there too.
Oh, that's a big.
That's a big one.
That's what she said.
Darn it!
Sorry, everybody. Couldn't resist.
He has to get me.
All right. Yeah, it's a big piece of window pane glass. It looks
Yeah.
like. There you go. Here, take these rusty bits. No, I'll put them over on them.
Okay.
Rusty bit collection. Are you having fun, though?
Yeah, I am.
Discovering stuff? Digging up the past?
Well, yeah.
You know? It's like, I'm an adventurer. In my heart, I'm an adventurer. So, it's always like, what's around the next corner, you know?
Yeah.
Or in this case, what's the next thing underneath this pile of dirt I'm going to dig up? It's very cool to be uncovering all this stuff that were important in somebody's life, you know, the things they did with them. Well, I'm digging down on this circular thing now that I got all the glass bottles out of there that I saw. And this is hollow, goes around a bit, but when I dig down on this side, I'm seeing a lot of iron coming off like a flange, and it's connected to something else over here. There's a big, looks like a piece of brick stuck in there. So I was going to try and dig all this thing out, but I was really here to get this strap out, which is underneath all this dirt. And I'm like, you know what? I think I just need to excavate this whole thing. So I'm going to turn you off. I just wanted to put you on a little bit just so you'd understand what I'm doing before I do it. And I'll let you see what it looks like when I'm done. Bye-bye. Okay, Brian, what you got over here?
I got a piece of glass.
Yeah. Oh, they just pulled right out. So that's the bottom of a jar
And
that got broke off.
a piece of some type of iron. Looks like another spike.
Yeah, some kind of a spike without the head on it. It's just square up there. But it feels and looks like a railroad spike, just missing the head.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Right in here. That's why I got a big old signal.
That could be why the jar broke. I don't. Okay, there's a number 5 on the bottom, but that's it. But it had different straight edges going all the way around. You see that?
Yeah. That could be like a.
Well, there could be some more. There could be some more under there. Just keep on looking. See what you see. Okay, so as we're digging around, uncovering all this post office site, we keep finding these segmented worm things. Not quite sure what they are. They got a few feet right up on front. They don't move very fast. They probably have a bad bite, so I ain't getting that close to the biting end of it. Does anybody know what those are? I'd be interested in hearing if you can let me know. Thanks. Also, got that strap out of the hole. I thought I broke it off from something, but I guess it didn't because it's all rusted on that end. Very curious. I just don't know what to make of this hook end on it. It's lasted a long time. All right. So I'm going back into the hole to try and get that curved big piece of iron out. let's see what kind of depth we're looking at here. The top of that thing is about 14 inches below the surface. So the bottom is even lower, which means when the thing was put in here, unless it sinks in the ground over time, uh, the ground was even much lower than what it is now. So I'm going to dig this thing up and I'll show it to you in a few minutes. So I got the ring out of the hole. That's what it looks like. It's a iron ring for something. I knocked, all the inside and outside was really crusted over. I knocked some of it off, as you can see. Don't know, it's just an iron band. There was some more stuff under it, but when I pulled it up, it looks like it's just I don't know, another piece of iron strap or something. Came out of that hole right over there. Nothing much else. I'm going to keep excavating a little bit, see if there's anything more deeper. Deeper, and see how it goes. The brick or stone that was sitting on top of it turned out to be just part of a brick. It's pink in color, which is odd. Maybe from the rust, I don't know, but I doubt it. So just a little bit of that. I don't think there's any words on it. No, I'm wrong. There is words on it. Where's my brush? What's it say? Come on. Could have sworn I saw what looked like an E on there. Oh, maybe I'm just seeing things. Guess I was just seeing things. Alright, anyway. That's it for now. So, I've shown you this area before. That's the downhill side of the post office. That's the uphill side with the pine tree. A big, beautiful pine tree. Over here on the east side, there's this piece of wall right here. At first, I was thinking it was supposed to be here, and then wondering why they had that space right there. But then I was thinking, because this is not smooth on top, like the wall over there, that this broke off from there and just toppled over, fell here, and somebody sat it there, or it just perfectly landed on the flat side of it, and everything got filled in with dirt over time. But now I'm wondering, because what are the odds that it fell over, landed on the flat side, which was the top, and both edges perfectly line up with each other? So now I don't know. Plus we have this mystery piece of wall over here. Where did we find that originally? Was that over here somewhere? Probably, yeah. I think it was right there in that hollow area. So there's no telling. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I don't think it was supposed to be there. I'm just reminded of those two big pieces sitting on the wall over there that we found down below the wall in the ground, mostly buried, and they did not come from that section of wall, because that section of wall is perfectly finished on the top and sides. So those pieces either came from this part that's broken out, or it came from down there, and somehow were moved over there by somebody for some reason. So if they were moved way over there, then it's not such an impossibility to believe that that piece was moved over to here, and that this piece was put on end or whatever, the case is. So y'all think about it, you know, let it stew in your minds for some time, and maybe put a comment what you think might have explained how these pieces of wall got broken off and ended up where they did. Plus all the nails. Oh my God, all the nails we're finding. And all the glass. So much glass. And also signs of fire about a foot down in all these holes and over there. And the trash pit that's on the outside uphill of the post office. Uh, I mean, I kept some of the bigger pieces of charcoal that I found, burnt wood, from when they were burning. But I mean, look at all these nails. It's crazy. Some are staples, fence staples, but not many. Most of them are all nails. Uh, more nails, more nails. Some like railroad spike kind of things. Some long bolts. Um, don't know what that was. That might have been a railroad spike, but the way it's shaped, I don't think so. Um, in the hole that's on the north side, the upper side of the post office, there's a fence staple. We found some square nails and some round nails together. So yeah, there are some staples, but there's a lot of nails. Oh my God, so many nails of all sorts of different sizes. So I don't know. Tell me what you think about what you think might explain the pieces of wall ending up where they are. That would be interesting to see, because I'm at a loss. I can't figure it out. All right, that is it. Thank you guys for watching this far, and please like and subscribe my channel, and you'll get notified of the next upload. Bye-bye. Okay, so there's the whole, I'm sorry, this is the wrap up for today. This is the hole that strap was coming out of by the post office. Found this big old piece of iron here, this big old giant piece of iron, what looks like the lid to something, pink brick, this big old iron ring. Found this big giant lid looking thing. Found a bone in there. Found all this glass and lots of who knows what type of rusty bits. Some different kinds of mason jar pieces. There's probably more down in there, but that's the majority of that. Here's that strap that was in the hole for so long. Has that little hook on the end. We'll just leave that there for now. Brian found quite a few things today.
This.
Found a fork, stainless steel fork with very long, skinny tines. We found this lid to a mason jar, maybe that was glass. Found what looks like it was part of a spoon, because that looks like a handle going to the bowl. Found a handle of a different piece of cutlery. Don't know what it was. He found this very interesting red stuff. No idea what it was. I'm thinking it was a can of paint or something. Found this piece of very sharp flint, chipped all around. I think it was worked by hand, but we'll find out. Found a bit more rusty bits, and let's see. Found these. This looks like a railroad spike, but it had the top sawed off. It's not the only one we found like that. We found another one in this other hole I'm going to show you. Let's see. We found this handle. I think that was yesterday, actually. Today, out of that hole with the strap, we pulled this thing out with this weird forked thing and this like fiber or almost like fiberglass looking covering over this stuff right here, leaving an imprint. So this could have been a handle to something. I just don't know what that could have been. It almost looks like a handle the way this is thicker than the rest of it, but I did bang on it to get rust off of it. Don't know what else here we found today. I think maybe this ring was yesterday. And let's see. That interesting rock where it cracked all over the place but didn't fall apart. And then we were done with this place for the day, so we went over and worked a couple hours on the very first trash pit that we found when we came to this site, which is outside of the post office walls. I uncovered a little bit of wall right there that goes up to the corner by the pine tree. But this site over here was our first site that we started digging. Found lots of trash, lots of broken glass, and pieces of china. And for every piece of china we found a rusty nail. Imagine that. That's the weirdest thing. Oh, and this plumbing fixture coupling thing. Another Presto type mason jar lid. Lots of broken glass with patinas on them. This is broken glass just from today, from inside the post office. Oh no, that's all from the wall. That's everything from the wall, which is from the post office. Yeah. I say let's just leave the wheelbarrow here for now, but let's take that home. Take that home. Okay. What about that lid? The lid with the other glass. Let's leave it there for me. Take that back over there, and very carefully take all that glass and put it in there, and then put the lid on and put it in the van. Okay. All right. And we found a ton of like pottery, plates made out of like pottery that were fired, and also china in here, plate on top of plate on top of plate, all broken. And remember what I said, for every piece of china I got out, I also got one or two rusty nails out, which is why we had that big corner of rusty nails in the wheelbarrow there. But let me show you all the china that we got. I'm thinking maybe it was a china cabinet held together with a bunch of nails, and it burned, and so that explains all the rusty nails. But anyway, this is all the china. It's composed of different plates. Some had paintings of different kinds on them. I saw 2 different plates that said "Made in Japan" on the bottoms of them. We got stuff that's white on the inside, and then we got really thick stuff like this that has a cracked appearance. We have, long, thin, modern-looking stuff, and then we have that kind of stuff that's chalky and with a cracked. I was trying to find something else here that I wanted to show you, but it might have to be later. It's a thicker, really dense, old type of pottery stuff. Not this cracked, finished type stuff. It looks like stuff that was handmade, but I don't think I can find it very quickly for you. Anyway, so yeah, tons of china plates and thrown plates. Some with lots of decorations on them. There's like a little barn out in the country. This one is one that said "Made in Japan," as you can see. So it's a souvenir, maybe. Camp Swift used to belong to this area, so maybe it's something that somebody brought back from there. We have one piece of china that has this blue edge going around the sides. I don't know if we got all of it, but pretty flowers on the sides. I don't want to rub them too much because I don't know how permanent the paint is in a china. All right, so I think that's going to wrap it up. Hope you enjoyed today's visit to the old post office of Paige Station, which is what Paige used to be called when it was over on the west side of Highway 21. Brian is transferring the glass from that hole that had that strap in it outside the post office to all the rest of the glass that we have collected. And it's going to take quite a long time to do everything we want to do. But just put them on the wall back there. But we have, anyway, like I was saying, sorry about that. I had to transfer, exchange batteries. My first one just ran out. Like I was saying, we've got all these Yopon root balls hiding under here and some elm root trunks hiding under the ground. It's going to take a long time to get it all out. But little bit by little bit, we'll get it done. We're just starting with down here to get it low, because when a rain comes and washes all this stuff from uphill down, it's going to come down to here. Yes, it will fill in some of the holes we've been working at, but we already kind of know what we've been doing, so we can dig those back out pretty easily if we need to. But the main thing is for all this stuff to be able to run out this opening of the post office. All right, so that's going to be it for today, guys.
That's one thing I cannot believe you found a damn.
Yeah. All right. All right, so guys and girls, if you would please leave some comments on what you thought about today's video, today's visit, and hit that subscribe and that like button so you'll be notified of future posts. You'll get the notification when I post again. It is 4:30. We got here about 8:30, and we have not had a thing to eat all day.
I'm starving.
Yeah, I know you are. And so we're going to head on home, get some sustenance, and maybe something alcoholic along the way to take home. Take care, everybody. Hope you have good luck in your metal detecting adventures. And while you're at it, wish us some, because we haven't found a coin yet. Just lots of iron and broken glass.
Exactly.
All right. Bye-bye.